This right here is the channel's pet for over a year, and he's really special to me. So today I decided to build a nice and secure base for him. The only problem is that my enemy just stole him from inside the last construction I made here on the map, Noah's Ark. Virgil, what are you doing here? Where's a chocolatado? You just steal him? Come back here. He's my pet. What do you want to do with him? Why did you want to kill my little pet? It doesn't make sense. And this chase lasted about 5 minutes. And what happened? You'll find soon. The important thing is that 24 hours before, I was preparing for this whole war. Okay, just found the perfect place to build our pet's base. Unfortunately, I have to travel 20,000 blocks to get here. Under that mountain, we have this gigantic cave. Here I'm going to build a base for my pet. But to make this place safe, we'll have to set up some security systems. Yeah, don't think it's going to be that easy to reach my cave. That's because there will be several secret passages, and the first one I'm going to make is using powder snow. Alright, now we'll need leather boots. The best way to find powder snow is to walk over this mountain without the leather boots. Oh, I just found it here. Look! See? We're all freezing! Now our goal is to build a fake base to make him think I'm hiding some rare item inside. I even brought something in the shulker box that we're going to place here to serve as a distraction. Just like this base, this armor is also fake. Of course, I'm not going to put the rare armor here. Easy to find. And with that, we created the first fake base to fool my enemy. Now I'm going to build 2 more rooms below this one to serve as a distraction until we reach the real axolotl base. Hey, don't tell anyone, but I'm going to put the trap in the middle of the path. But to get to the next room, we're going to build a password-protected door. For that, I'll open up some space here for us to build a system. Wow, I just remembered a problem. I didn't bring redstone to make the system. I'm trying not to cry. Yeah, I had to walk over 20,000 blocks just to go back to my base and get more items. But when I got to my base, I had a surprise. My enemy was there waiting for me. But that's not important right now because you need to know how that chase ended. Oh my god, you are Electro broke. You're gonna die. You're gonna die. You're gonna die. I just won my pet. Perfect! He really didn't give up searching for my pet. He continued looking for my axolotl everywhere. But what are you going to do in my base? To ensure that my enemy won't find the location of my base, I brewed some invisibility potions. Went back there to set up the redstone system that will take us to the next room. And this is the coolest system I've ever seen. It's an automatic door with a password, so only I will be able to open it, and the editor too, right? And to set the password for this system, I need to rename an item and put it here in this first slot. And I took a little time to open up the space for the next room, which is going to be much larger than the first. I started digging a hole in the middle of the room and also enlarging its size because this is going to be our next security system. Another thing we'll need is to get 2 more axolotls, preferably 2 little brown ones, the color of the channel's pet. Now I'm going to need these tropical fish to breed the axolotls. All of this is because in the middle of this room, I want to build a tub full of brown axolotls, making our pet much safer. And I know I could rename these axolotls on the anvil. But since our XP farm is far away, I'll just use the name tag. For now, to enter the base, you need to come through this soft snow slide down here. And you land right on this water block. So looking around the room, you won't find anything suspicious. There are just some chests with the items I left here. But in this barrel, if you put a bunch of items, you can put anything here. Nothing will literally happen. But this little piece of paper in my inventory is a password I created. The editor will blur it out so you can't see. And when I put it in there, a secret passage will open here. This is the second secret passage we created. And if you notice, we ended up in another passage full of buttons. Most of them do nothing, but 2 of them work. But if you press the right button, that will open and you'll end up in this fake axolotl room. Yes, and now for this room, I want to build a giant brown axolotl on the wall. So I had to collect some materials, wool for making string, cocoa beans to make brown dye to color the wool. I also needed some plain terracotta, brown mushrooms, and to disguise it, I also built a small chest room. The idea is to deceive our enemy. So my next step here is to build a secret passage, but it has to be very easy for him to pass because instead of leading to the axolotl cave, it will lead straight to a trap. In the corner of the room, I'll place some buttons. Most of them won't do anything, but one of them will work and open a secret passage right here. So now I just need to dig a tunnel. Great, this tunnel is already perfect, but we need to dig about 70 blocks deep. That's because the creature we're going to put here for the trap is kinda noisy, and it's so loud that you need to be 70 blocks away to not hear it. After it falls into the hole, it will be too late to escape, and our trap will surely work very well. Now I've prepared my redstone skills to make a super compact automatic door here. I'll have to find a way to hide it because the whole system will literally be in the wall row. So I'll have to add some detail on this side and also on that side. And it's very easy to make this door. I just have to dig about 3 blocks down here, and all the materials are right here in my inventory. It's literally that simple. The system isn't that difficult, but I spent a good amount of time because redstone isn't really my strong suit. I think it's not working. There we go. I tried to figure out how to disguise the system without it looking too weird. And what if I told you that in this room there's a secret passage, and then you'll guess what it is? Anyone would walk into this room, see all the decorative buttons here, and start pressing them, but only one of them actually works. So I found the secret passage that's not impossible. After a few seconds, if you press the right button, a secret passage will open on one side. Then you just gotta run out of here. I made it through. I almost didn't make it. Finding this place is super easy. Tunnel here will take me straight to a trap. Thought I was gonna die, huh? Now down here, I'm setting up a trap, but I need to clear some space. So I grab my pickaxe and start digging. But then a problem pops up. My tools are almost broken, so I had to leave where I was and fly to the map spawn to go to our XP farm and try to fix everything. Okay, look. We're getting into a familiar area. There's my building, and over here is our farm. I have to be really careful because, darn, I'm down to half a heart. No, 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 no. My elytra broke. No, no, no. You can't get it. I logged out of the game. Okay, no one's on the server. It's a great time for us to log back in. My God, I almost died to him. We need to be very careful. He really is angry and wants to kill my pet at all costs, so we need to protect him really well. I repaired all my tools and my elytra, and I went to my chest room to get some invisibility potions, immortality totems, food, moss, block, and also bone, because there are still 2 objectives left for us to accomplish in this video. The warden's room, which is a distraction trap, and also my pet's true base, where he'll be safe. So let's get started. Let's transform this cave into our axolotl secret lair. And for the secret cave to be safe, the only way to get in here has to be through the secret passage. That's why I'm going to build several walls of red concrete here. This way, my enemy will be sure that this is a protected area, and they won't be able to break any blocks to get in, or else they'd be breaking the server rules, and I could ban them. Now that I've sealed off all the entrances, I'll take bone meal and moss block, place them on the ground, and turn this entire biome into a lush cave. And I need to light it up too, right? Because these creatures hitting me won't work out. I started spreading moss throughout the entire cave since axolotls live in lush cave. I wanted to make this one a bit more similar to this biome. My idea is to build a big pyramid inside this cave, and the materials I'll need are redstone bricks, cobblestone, moss, and sites. This is a cobblestone farm, but I also need stone bricks and smooth stone, so I'll have to smelt them. Let's build an industrial furnace here. Well, I created this machine based on my redstone knowledge, so maybe this isn't the best way to do it. The only issue here would be the fuel, right? If we fly in this direction, we'll meet the map spawn. And exactly there, in that volcano, I built a lava farm. Alright, now we just need to fill this chest with lava, and the fuel won't run out anytime soon. I can't believe it! Ah! With this mega automatic furnace, we just need to turn on the farm, and our materials are ready. Great. Now that everything is sealed here, I'll grab the shulker box and start building my axolotl's true base. Actually, it's going to be a really beautiful pyramid, so I'll start marking the square here. I won't go breaking the cave to make it flat for construction. I'll fit the building in the middle of this cave. And do you remember this corridor? In one of these walls, I'll create a secret passage to go to the axolotl's cave. There will also be an option to go down here through this hole that leads straight to a trap. I've already opened up the space to create the room where we'll set up this trap. Let me tell you something. Building here with these creatures is extremely annoying. While I'm placing blocks, witches and creepers keep showing up. They even destroyed part of the biome. Seriously, this is so frustrating. To solve this problem once and for all, I'll place a bunch of torches here to light it up. Torches will solve our problem. Can't believe mobs are still spawning here. And I decided to speed up building this place because our enemy found the first secret base. He might have found the first secret passage here, but the thing is, he doesn't know how to get through here yet. Actually, I'm not sure if he even suspects my axolotl is here. So we just need to enter the password, go in, hit the right button, pass through the secret passage, and now hit the right button again. Now in this corridor, I'll create another secret passage to reach Axolotl's real base, because next to it, I'm making a lava curtain. I'm also replacing all this floor with stone to make it look better, putting rails and a minecart on the bottom. If I put the lava here, our secret passage will be hidden. Look in the right place, right-click, and I can cross the lava without taking damage. I headed to the cave coordinates and started digging a giant tunnel. After a long tunnel, we'll reach this cave. Not to mention when he dies, he'll have a dozen monsters waiting to kill him, just like I'm about to die. Help! But the important thing is right here, I'll hide a button that will activate a redstone system to take us down. Ow, ow, oh, help! And down here, I'll build that good old teleporter because it's a great way to enter a place with no door. The real way to enter Axolotl's cave is by pressing this button I disguised in the middle of the cave. And after a while, we're teleported inside the pyramid. Since everything here is literally closed, he won't get in without breaking a server rule. And of course, I didn't forget my trap. I set up the warden's room, then just brought them here. But it was definitely a tough mission. Wow. Just realized I'm without the immortality totem. Luckily, I killed the spawn inside the fake axolotl cave. Okay, it won't be that hard to get down there. Now, I just need to descend without taking damage. Nice. Did the MLG and hope my items haven't disappeared or I'll cry. I see something ahead, my items. The bad news is the warden is gone. I'll have to go get another one. Man, we were almost here, but at least I didn't lose anything, I think. Now it's gonna work, guys. Run! No, 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 no! I'm almost there! We made it! We made it! Now what I need to do before the warden gets here is dig down, place the observer like this. Now place another observer like this. Eat the apple. Help! Run! Now that these wardens are stuck here, we can finally put my pet in its safe place. Oh, forgot to show you how the pyramids turned out. And look at this! Tried to make it look like an axolotl face on top to represent that this is my pet's base. Even if my enemy gets into this part where I am, there's no entrance inside, only using the teleporter. So I need to leave this cave and go to where the button is. And now, my pet now has a safe place to live. And if you liked it, subscribe!